Hey, what up, y'all? It's DollaRhyme. Happy whatever day of the week that it is for you today. For me, it's a day that I'm going to go ahead and try something new. I'm going to try to predict the winners of all of the WrestleMania matches using Pokemon cards. And we're going to start with night one, and all of these packs will represent a competitor. And in that competitor's match, they'll go head to head, or head to head, or head to head, because there's a bunch of four-way matches and three-way matches and one-on-one matches. And of course, for the main events of each of the night, we're going to go ahead and use the Scarlet and Violet, but we'll use different sort of packs. We'll compare them. We'll put a couple rules up on the screen, including tiebreakers and stuff like that. But essentially, if you get a better hit, you're going to win. And I'm going based on the order that's on the WWE WrestleMania Twitter account. They posted the card for Saturday and Sunday. So we'll go ahead and start with Saturday. And the first match listed is a four-way match, and here's four Fusion Strike packages, and we'll start from top to bottom. So the first match is Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. I'm a little bit of a wrestling fan, a little bit. I kind of prefer AEW to WWE recently. Such a controversial statement, especially on the internet, I know. But we'll go top to bottom. So this will be representing Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Personally, I think this is either the spot where the Street Profits take it, or I think on the complete outside chance, it'll be the Viking Raiders. So Rillaboom V will represent Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Pretty strong so far, considering that Fusion Strike is not really the hittiest of all the hittiest. I don't know, of all the packs. So I counted it out. It looks like we need 31 packs because there's 31, I guess, teams or competitors or potential victors. This pack will represent the Street Profits, who I think will have a good showing for sure. I'm really excited about those guys. I can't wait till they break up. There's the Melmetal. So certainly not winning so far. We've got Braun Strowman and Ricochet in the strong lead. Two more packs to go. This pack representing Alpha Academy, a team that I really like. I really enjoy watching. I think they're awesome. I love Otis. I really hate the fact that they kind of split up him and Mandy and all the other stuff that went along with it. I think that was a great storyline. But then again, that team before Otis and, I can't even remember the other guy from Heavy Machinery. That was a pretty good team. There's a Latias, not so much. So the bar is set at a Rillaboom V, and we'll see if the Viking Raiders can take this victory. Like the Viking Raiders, War Raiders as they used to be called. I think they got a really cool aesthetic. I play a mobile game called WWE Champions, and in that game, neither of them are particularly good. They were at one point. At one point, they were pretty strong. There's the Toxtricity. So as far as I can tell here, we've got the Rillaboom V representing Braun Strowman and Ricochet. There's your winner right there. Braun Strowman and Ricochet in match one. We'll move on to match two. And in match two, match number two, we've got Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. Now, again, this is going according to the Twitter account that listed the matches. I'm going from bottom to the top. So this first pack will represent Rey Mysterio, who is listed first, and it looks like there's a beautiful card in the back there. I do think that in this particular matchup, I do believe that Rey Mysterio will win. By the way, the Dom and Rey and Mommy, Rhea Ripley has been just a fantastic storyline. How about a Rainbow Kindler? That's pretty awesome. Dude, good job, Rey. There is, oh, look at the bend on that one. Ooh, it's all crimpled. That's unfortunate. It's completely bent. So I think all things being equal, I mean, I'll probably use the number first, which is 179 out of 172. But if it's like really close, maybe we'll go by the quality of the card as well. There'll be a couple other, factors going into who wins and who doesn't win. But anyway, probably the best storyline, I think. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Bloodline, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, absolutely fantastic storyline. But I'm really compelled by this whole situation. That's the Moltres. So we've got our victor, Rey Mysterio, and the Kindler taking down the Moltres. So match number 2 will go to Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. Ain't nothing like a Rey. Rey match, fantastic. Good job, Rey Mysterio. Now, the match number 3 that's listed on this card is Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul. Being on YouTube, I suppose I should cheer for Logan Paul, a YouTube star. I don't see any way, though, that Seth freaking Rollins does not win this match, to be completely honest with you. Also, a very interesting build, kind of the way that things are going. I think the promos have been good. I think this match is going to be absolutely fantastic. That's kind of the best part about it. By the way, the Armaldo, non-holo rare Armaldo, is representing Logan Paul. Representing Seth freaking Rollins. So this is Logan Paul's pack. Already a couple useful energy cards. So it's pointing towards a victory. Nothing. Yo, Alt Art Lugia? Are you shitting me? That's amazing. Wow. Conflicting reports would say. So this represents Logan Paul, and I see no way after pulling this card that Logan Paul does not beat Seth frickin' Rollins. Obviously, this is a perfectly scientifically and reality-based way to choose winners. So there is absolutely no chance whatsoever that Logan Paul does not end up with the victory. Am I right? Or am I right? I guess we'll find out. Next up, Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus. Coming up here, Chilling Reign is versus Damage Control with Dakota Kai, Io Sky, or Io Shirai, depending on if you're still hung up on the NXT names, and Bayley. I've really liked Bayley's transformation in character. Certainly it was better before. Damage Control really needs a win. So this is representing Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus, and I love the full art Avery. I think this is a great card, and this is in particular, there's a pretty decent cut on this card too, to be honest with you. Beautiful full art Avery. So this is representing Lita, Trish, and Becky Lynch. The man, Becky Lynch. It would be absolutely insane if they do win and take those. Well, I guess the next step would then be to take the championships. We'll see. Or sorry, I guess you'd say have a rematch for the championships or something like that. No, that's cool. That's very cool. And this representing Damage Control, I really feel like Damage Control needs a win. Ooh, a gold echoing horn. Dude, there is so much fire. There is so much fire right now in this video, and this is a really, really nice cut. So let's take a look at the numbers. This is 225 out of 198. It is a gold card in addition, and the Avery full art is 187 out of 198. So I think that Damage Control needs the win based on this perfectly, again, scientific experiment. All right, so this is a just in case and an emergency one in case I forgot to do the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Completely ridiculous, as I typically do. This is a Japanese pack, so the packs are very short. And in this case, our rare card is an Ariados, numbered 7 out of 98. That's representing the Usos, tag team champions, against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. This has been by far the most amazing storytelling, I think, in recent memory. As we see the unknown V-Star, which is certainly the winner. This is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Ow! That is really cool. I didn't realize that they had that kind of diagonal sort of pattern. This is beautiful. And this is numbered 36 out of 9, but the V-Star over trumps it. So certainly Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn should absolutely win here. I'm really looking forward to this match, among others. Obviously, we need to see the culmination of this whole bloodline thing, which I think is still a couple months away. I think it's still going to be probably closer to SummerSlam or something like that. So this is a just in case I completely messed up. It is evidence that the winners will be Damage Control over Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus. Celebrations packs will represent Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. Another sort of build that I'm looking forward to, or another match I should say I'm looking forward to. I think the build has been a little bit lackluster. I feel like it could have been a little bit more visceral, I think is probably the word that I'm looking for. This is the pack representing Charlotte Flair. Nothing really too much. I mean, they're all holos. Reshiram, Palkia, Zekrom, Solgaleo. And then, of course, this one representing Rhea Ripley, which, I mean, just the hottest act. The best. Rhea Ripley is awesome. An absolute gangster, built like a freaking monster. I don't see any way she doesn't end up winning this one. I think, I was going to say, with a V, she probably wins. So I would say Zamazenta. I love Zamazenta. Not that particular one. Lugia. Oh, and then finishing off with a Team Magma Groudon. I mean, you got the Lugia, you got the Ho-Oh in there too. So I think the winner is quite clear. This Rhea Ripley to beat Charlotte Flair in the SmackDown Women's Championship match, which leaves us with our main event of night one. That's right, night one. We finally come to the end of the video, and we have John Cena facing Austin Theory. Again, based on the Twitter kind of post. Will it actually go on last? I don't see how the Usos and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens is not ending up being that way. I think I messed this up, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, and I don't have to flip. I just do one, which will be the energy. So this would represent John Cena taking on Austin Theory. I really hope that Theory wins, to be honest with you, because I don't see John Cena coming back and defending that championship. Fido, Pokegear, and it looks like we got a Quabblecall. But Quaquaval, if I can say it with any sort of pronunciation. Nothing too special. That was John Cena. So let's see if Austin Theory can go ahead and take something for us. I've enjoyed a little bit of the build of his character, coming in to some degree to his own. You know, again, the same type of thing. I think that this could have been a little bit more visceral. It's really hard to do a build to a match where you're really basically just going on one promo. You know, one time they go face to face. That'll be the end of it. That Switch looks great, by the way. So Viper, Spit Poison, and the Analyte. So we're going to compare the last numbers. So this is numbered 109 out of 198. And the Quaquaval is labeled number 54 out of 198. So I'm going to go ahead and give the victory to Austin Theory over John Cena. So, okay, so just a quick recap. Again, thank you so much for coming by. Please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Here are just some of the beautiful hits that we had from this particular video with this Team Magma's Groudon and the Zamazenta V from the celebrations. We got that cool Rillaboom V. This really nice Japanese Unknown V-Star. Bent to Hell Kindler. Absolutely terrible, but that's okay. A gorgeous Full Art Avery, Gold Echoing Horn, and this sweet, sweet, sweet alternate art Lugia. Looking back at it, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for coming by. Best of luck, and I'll see you in the next video where we talk about night 2 of WrestleMania, which I'm also very much looking forward to predicting with packs.